As soon as I walked over here into Adventureland, well, from Adventureland over towards the hub, I lost connection. So hopefully it just like randomly shut down on me, and it seemed like we weren't buffering at all. And so I don't know why it randomly did a little force quit on me. So here we'll wait and have some people hopefully come back and join. So hello, if you're watching this in the future, this is now part 2 of being live here from Magic Kingdom. Let me show you, we are over here, just walked from Adventureland, heading into the hub. Oh, look at the ducks down there. Hello, thank you for joining. Yes, if you guys are jumping on from the previous stream, I am sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My YouTube just randomly stopped working. It just shut it down. So I had to quick just start up another live stream. So welcome to part 2 from New Hampshire. Very exciting. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Yes, if you're joining from the old stream, something went wrong. I don't know what happened, but we're back and that's what's important. It looks like people are jumping back on. Yay, very exciting. Thank you guys for joining back in. There she is. Look at that castle. I want everyone's opinion. What does everybody think of the new paint job? I was, like I said, at first, I was skeptical. Hi, Shelly. Thank you, yes, for coming back. We were having technical difficulties, but we're back. So, yes, I really enjoy the pink aesthetic now. Like at first I was like, oh, it looks too much like Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland. I like that ours was different, but it's come into its own with the embellishments that they put on. I see the full picture now, and it's very, very special for the 50th. So I am now become a huge fan. Yes, isn't it, Shelly? That's why I was always seeing pictures of it, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I think it's too pink. But yeah, once you're here in person, you see the full picture. It's gorgeous. I love it. And yeah, the embellishments really, really do help. I know, right? Don't you just get that feeling? You could cry when you look at it. It's just so beautiful. So, so beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and head over into Tomorrowland. We are going to try to ride the PeopleMover. Hopefully the stream will hold up on the PeopleMover. We already had one technical difficulty of the day. Hopefully we don't have any more. Most of the PeopleMover is outside, so I feel like we should be okay for doing that. I think we should. We're gonna try. We gotta say hi to Walt and Mickey here. Here they are. I love that they planted the yellow flowers, marigolds. Oh, they're gorgeous. That is so, so pretty. Yeah, you can tell that sun's like starting to go down over there. It's hitting the castle just right. Not quite at golden hour yet, but it will be coming soon. All right, we are going. We've been getting like really good luck with hitting cavalcades today. Like we've gotten to just like so many times when we happen to be passing through an area where they have cavalcades, one is going past. So that's been very, very fun to see. Let me see. So I'm turning it back around. I love the Main Street music too. The Disney soundtracks, I kept saying yesterday, like I said, we were at Disney Springs pretty much all day. And I kept saying like over and over again how much I love the Disney Springs music. Oh my goodness, there are a ton of Disney ducks over there.
Name it in the comments what movie this is from.
Oh yes, can you hear the current background music that's here? Does anyone know what movie this is from? And here Peggy just says, how have the crowds been? The crowds have been, I would say, very good, like very low. Like if you see here in front of me, we have like some pretty open stretches. You know, it's definitely, you can tell from when we were here in October, capacity has increased, but also at the same time, I've never felt like, oh my goodness, it's kind of like how it was prior to the shutdown, like that you can be shoulder to shoulder with people. It's not been like that at all. And Disney's been doing like a really good job. Like we've noticed a lot of the lines from even when we were here in October have been set up differently to just make more space for people so everyone can still be, even though they've increased capacity, everyone can still be distant and everything. They've done just a spectacular job. Like shout out to every cast member out there. They have been just doing such hard work and done an incredible, incredible job. I am doing great. I'm just living life. I'm just so happy being here this week. It's been amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it really has not been. And the crowds, it's been a very, very good day, crowd level wise. What's that?
Big Thunder was only
Oh, yes. Yeah, like Mom just had a good example of that. Big Thunder Mountain, one of our favorites to ride, was only 5 minutes today. 5 minutes. It was crazy. Like we kept watching it drop down, and actually when we got in line, what was it posted? We did post at 20? 25.
And it literally was a 5-minute.
Yeah, it was literally, it was posted at 25 minutes. That seems to be a big thing happening right now too, is that they over project the wait times for things. Because yeah, I totally thought like, I was like, okay, it's gonna be like 25 minutes. We got in line and we just kept walking the entire time. Like we never stopped for more than a second, and we went right up to the front. We looked down at our phones. It had only been 5 minutes. So there's been a lot of situations like that today. That's like just one example. So I think it's definitely like they're over projecting the wait times, and it's not what it's advertised at. It seems to always be a little bit less. Hi Jackie, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, so Peggy, you experienced that in January. Yes, they are definitely over projecting the wait times, which is always a nice surprise. Then when you like wait like half that or something, it's then like, oh yay, You'd rather it be less than be more, right? Okay, so we are getting ready to head into the PeopleMover line. Hi Amber, how are you doing? I'm so happy to have you here. I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm excited to bring you guys a little quick stream here from Magic Kingdom. I would rather that be over projected. Exactly, Jackie, yes, because then that way you're happy that when it's less than what you thought it was gonna be, yes. I know, yay PeopleMover. We had missed this so much because when we were here in October, it was still shut down. And you guys know the PeopleMover this whole time, like this whole past year has been like, oh, it's gonna open on this date, and then it got postponed again. It's gonna open on this date, and it would get postponed. So, I need my sunglasses now. It got bright out here. Yeah, so I am very, very excited that it's now back open. That was the first ride that we ran to first thing this morning. We like got in and we were like, what do we want to do? PeopleMover. It was absolutely PeopleMover. Hi Claire, oh thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have you guys all here. Let me show you, we are just got in line for PeopleMover. It doesn't look like it is that long of a wait.
On here, a 10-minute wait.
10-minute wait for PeopleMover? Oh, very. But it said 10 minutes too? Okay. Yeah, this is not nearly as long as we waited. How long would you say we waited for PeopleMover earlier? It was probably 25 or so, yeah. Hello from Australia. Ooh, very exciting. I've always wanted to visit Australia. It looks amazing. I love that we have people from the UK. Claire just joined. She's another UK person. I'm so excited to have all you guys here. That's awesome. It's so cool that we have like so many different parts of the world, of the country represented. Oh, those birds up there. They were standing on each other. There was just two like birds, like doves up here, and they were literally, the one started standing on top of the other one's head. The things you see, right? Ooh, Jackie asked, any yummy snacks that you've had this trip? Well, let me tell you about today for lunch. We ate at a place I had never been to before. My parents had been there, but I had never been. Liberty Tree Tavern here in Magic Kingdom, which is the one that it's like a Thanksgiving feast served to you family style. They bring out the turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, the whole works. And then it ends with a like sticky toffee pudding dessert that has it. Today it was more like, my mom remembers when you were here last, it was more like a cake.
But yeah, this was definitely it's like a thick brownie type of dessert. It was delicious.
It was more like a cookie. It was so good. Oh, thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. That really is not expected, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are so kind.
What else? Oh, the Gideon's.
Oh, yes, Gideon's. So yesterday we went to Disney Springs. We were there all day, and we stopped in Gideon's. It was our first time in the actual Gideon's location. And like since they now have their storefront in Disney Springs, and that was very exciting to see that. It's very small in there, like very small in there. And yeah, we ended up getting 2 of the original chocolate chip cookies, and then we wanted to try, they had it's called the morning exclusive that is supposed to be like a coffee cake, and they were out of that when we were there. But we did also get from there the coffee, which they do a coffee that it's like automatically made with oat milk. And I have been getting really into oat milk coffees, like having that as a substitute to milk. And so I love the fact that this one just automatically, that's how they make it. And they're known for, they have I think a few different flavors, but they're known for their peanut butter one. And that's what I got. It was peanut butter and oat milk. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so creamy. It was delicious. So I was very excited to try that yesterday. Yes. We are in line for PeopleMover. Let me get caught up on your comments here. Is this Disneyland? No, this is Walt Disney World in Florida. Disneyland did just reopen, yes. Oh yes, Jackie, have you ever had Gideon's? Like, have you ever had it at the previous location? Like, they used to serve it in the Polite Pig. That was its kind of Disney Springs debut. It was over in the Polite Pig quick service restaurant. Okay, you haven't had it yet. Well, you are in for a real treat. If you like cookie dough, you're going to like this cookie, because I'm a cookie dough girl. Like, I know my mom's like that too. Like, everyone always likes the cookie dough more than the actual cookie. And Gideon's Cookies is the closest thing to like cookie dough, but in a baked version. It's just so chewy and delicious. You are going to love it.
It's like a half a pound cookie.
It is a half, yes, it's like a half a pound cookie.
Huge.
Claire asked, how are mom and dad enjoying the trip? How are you enjoying the trip?
We are having a ball. It is fantastic. I mean, you couldn't ask for better time to spend together. It's our favorite place to be. Yeah.
They are the original Disney people. They actually had their honeymoon here at Walt Disney World.
Stayed at the Grand Floridian, which was beautiful. Yes. So.
The year that it opened too. They honeymooned. You got married the year that the Grand Floridian opened. Yeah. Which is also the year you got married in May, and in June, and Hollywood Studios had just opened that May.
Right.
So you were one of the first people that got to experience Hollywood Studios, and you said you waited, what, 3 hours?
3 hours for the great movie ride. It's crazy to think, but it was like the it attraction at the time. So.
But we didn't know about it either, because back then it wasn't, internet really was just starting, and it wasn't like you had up-to-date information.
Videos, yeah.
So it was a big surprise when we got here and they said, oh, you're going to Hollywood Studio. Back then it was MGM Studios. We're like, well, it's not open yet. And they're like, yeah, it opened last week. So that was a big surprise.
Right, and yeah, like nowadays, that's how connected
3 hours for a great movie
we are.
ride. 3 hours we waited. But it was worth it.
I know. I would right now wait 3 hours for a great movie ride if it meant I got to ride it again.
You love the movies.
I loved great movie ride. I'm very upset that attraction went away. I like Mickey and Minnie's, but I wish it would have went in a different location that they wouldn't have gotten rid of. Great movie ride. I would have liked to maybe just seen it updated with like newer movies, but that's a whole other topic. Jackie asks, have you been going to Disney since you were a kid? Yes. So my parents, they both were raised in Disney-loving families. They would come here on trips throughout their childhood. They honeymooned, like I said, here at Disney, and then you guys went pretty much every year consistently.
Oh, yeah.
Once you were married, yes.
At least twice a year.
At least twice a year, yes. And then once I came along, you brought me for my first trip in kindergarten.
We waited until you were a little bit older. I didn't know how it would be traveling back then with an infant and everything, and planes and stuff. So I think you were 5.
I was 5 or 6, I think, because I was in kindergarten. Yeah. So. Yeah, that was my first trip, and then that was it. We were then hooked. We had a couple trips when I was in elementary school. Then around the time I was, I want to say 12 or 13 was when we became annual pass holders and started coming more frequently, and that was it ever since. And now we're all trying to get down here permanently and make the move down to Florida from Pennsylvania. So that's been our new goal, our new dream that we are all working towards. And here, let me go ahead. I have to get this mask on. Can you hold this real quick? Because the new mask policy, you can have the mask off when you're outside, and then even when you're in the outside queue here, you can have it off, but once you cross over, like usually where the cast member's holding the sign, like going into the attraction queue, even if it's still outdoors, you have to have the mask on from there. So let me just I'll get this ready, so
I'll get mine ready.
Once we cross over here, we'll be ready to pull it up. Let me see how I'm gonna get caught up on. Yes, Amber, it was really cute. Mickey and Minnie's, you will like it. It is a cute, cute ride. The technology in it is really cool. I like how certain scenes, like as you're in them, like they change. That is really neat about that. Oh, your sister is graduating high school this Friday. Oh, that is so exciting. I know my cousin is also a senior in high school this year. And so yeah, when we go back home, we'll get to do those celebrations as well. Congratulations to all of our seniors. I've been seeing a lot of people walking around Disney here too with, you know, shirts on with the thing, you know, senior 2021. It's a very exciting time for all the graduates. Oh, Shelly asked, do you have a favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom? This one. PeopleMover, seriously, I have always said I love Haunted Mansion. That was the first ride I ever went on, and that's like my favorite classic ride. But whatever I like ask myself, if I could like transport myself to Disney, like when I'm at home and I'm like, if I could transport myself to Disney and ride any ride, what would it be? I always come back to PeopleMover. So that's why I'm very excited to be getting on this one right now.
It's just so relaxing. It's
It is
a very
so relaxing,
relaxing ride. You get to see so much. I think it's like, I timed it once. It's like 12 minutes of sitting down and relaxing. Yeah.
Yes.
Taking in all the views.
Exactly. That's what we love to do. Here we go. We are getting ready to head up. Oh yes, Gideon's. They're amazing. Thank you. Okay, we are heading up. Let me show you guys. Whoop. Back on the PeopleMover, our second time today. It's very, very excited. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, I am excited for this. And then let me see, tomorrow, where are we going tomorrow? Epcot, right?
Tomorrow's Epcot.
Tomorrow is Epcot Day.
So
So far,
more of the Flower and Garden Festival.
Yes.
It's so gorgeous over there. I mean, the flowers, I think, more than any other year, there's so much. It's beautiful.
right? Yeah, and
It's
even though they're
absolutely
still calling this like the taste of the Flower and Garden Festival, because it's not, I guess they wanted to do more if it wasn't these current times and everything, but you would not know it. It seems like they have more flowers this year and more displays than ever before. It is amazing over there. Thank you. Okay. Either way, I can go. Sure, I'll get on this side. All right. We're in. Here we go. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. Oh, that means so much to me, that comment. I'm so glad that I can bring you some entertainment and also the information. That's always what I try to do, is kind of sprinkle in some helpful tips along the way too. And the fact that I can bring you a little piece of this magic, that just means so much to me. Thank you. Yeah, Claire, your countdown is on. You're going to be here so soon. Isn't it like, you're going to Costa Rica first, right? And that's coming up like in a couple days, isn't it? It is so exciting. Oh yeah, so Shelly, you're coming for the 50th. Right, it wasn't open in March when you were here. And oh my goodness, it opened I think like right after you probably left. And yeah, we were so worried when we kept seeing it pushed back and pushed back. I was like, so hoping it would be open when we were here right now. And thankfully it opened. It's been amazing. Right? Yes, Flower and Garden it's becoming one of my favorite festivals too. It's so beautiful. And I always say, I think my favorite festival is still Festival of the Arts. Let me know if you've experienced that one yet. Festival of the Arts is amazing, probably because I love art. I actually have done oil painting classes in the past, and it's always been something I've really enjoyed and enjoyed looking at. So I love the food at Festival of the Arts. I like just the visual art elements around. If they could just like add flowers into the Festival of the Arts, it would be the ultimate festival then. Yes, festival, I'm telling you, it's one of my favorites. Look guys, here's the castle. Here we go. So we're heading up on Progress City.
Presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype beauty of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World.
I wish this would have become a thing. I want to live in Progress City. Every time I pass this, I'm like, why isn't this a thing? I want to live here. But it gave us the inspiration for Epcot, which we now know and love. But I want to live inside of Disney World. Do we typically stay till close? It truly depends. It depends. Today we'll probably be here pretty close to close because we kind of slept in this morning. Like usually we like alternate back and forth between getting here earlier and like going home a little bit sooner, or getting here a little bit later and staying late. Because you definitely have to factor in your rest time too to the trip. Make sure everyone's well rested. Oh, here we go, Tron construction. Let me show you this. You can see they have really come such a far way. I know, no fireworks right now. Hopefully soon. I think that they are gearing up for it. It'd be wonderful if it would happen this summer and we get some fireworks back. That will be truly, truly magical. All right, there we go. There's that Tron construction. Okay guys, so now we are going inside of Space Mountain. So it's gonna get dark for a little bit, but stick with me and we will be back as soon as we get out on the other side. It's not that long that we are in here. Woo. Oh yes, I hope you do get back next summer. Oh yeah, I think summer 2022. I have a feeling it will be open by then, Sean. I think that you will be good for that date.
Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Now it's gonna be pitch black. Have you guys ever experienced PeopleMover with the lights on, or Space Mountain with the lights on? Let me know, because I have. If you look up on my channel, I think I actually have a vlog from it. Yes, I do. I have a vlog from my experience when I was on this and the lights came on during this part and you get to see the entire PeopleMover track. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. So cool, you guys. Yes, Amber, isn't that awesome? I know. I know, that's the thing that's nuts when you see it with the lights on. Claire, yeah, that's a great point. It's like, you look at it, and because they have 2 tracks for Space Mountain, but it's just nuts how it all like ropes around each other and is all tangled together. I know. That's crazy. Hi, Disney Cal. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Oh, good. So, Shelly, yeah, you've gotten to experience it too with the lights on. Yes, isn't it a cool experience? It reminded you why you don't ride Space Mountain? I actually don't ride it all the time. It's kind of like a every once in a while ride for me. I was talking about this earlier. Out of the 3 mountains in Magic Kingdom, so you have Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, and Big Thunder. Big Thunder is definitely my favorite. That is my favorite by far. I like Space Mountain, but it is a little jerky. I have to be like in the right mood to like want to ride it. I still like it, don't get me wrong, but I see where you're coming from, Shelly. Yes, I get it. I get it. It's why we don't do it that often. But after riding Space Mountain again, I find it scarier knowing how close the tracks are. Right, yeah, it's like you look at it and you're like, I'm not gonna raise my hands up on this. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit another car. Yes.
Pilot your own spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights.
I'm right there with you, Shelly. Space Mountain is about my limit of roller coasters. Like, I don't like doing anything that flips me upside down or any type of things like that. Yeah, no, I'm good. I did Rock and Roller Coaster one time in my life, and that was about good. I was like, and probably once I live here, maybe I'll do it. I'll try it one more time, but it's just not my thing.
First presented at the New York World's Fair.
I have to be in the right mood to want to do it.
Celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great big beautiful.
Did I have any good food today? Yes. We We ate at Liberty Tree Tavern today, and that meal was spectacular. Like, so much food too. It's served family style, and it just keeps coming to you, and it is so good, you guys. I love it. We're heading inside of Buzz Lightyear, and we rode that today. And you guys, let me know, how are you guys? Like, what is your best score on Buzz Lightyear? Because I have never been able to be one of those people that can max out to the 999,999. I have never in my life done that. So today I got like 150,000 and was like super proud of myself for doing that. I did discover the one thing that you're supposed to hit, like the bottom of Zurg's ship, and that's what gave me the 100,000. So I'm trying to study up on the tips and get better. Oh yes, let me know your best score. Tower of Terror is a fun attraction. You see, like, I like that one. I don't do it all the time, Tower of Terror, but I do, yeah, Tower of Terror I can handle. That's in my limits. And Everest, that's another one that I don't do all the time, but yeah, I can handle Everest too. Anything Velocicoaster, I could do it. I don't think I could. Look at that view, look at that castle we're coming up.
Incorporated. So drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated platform. Share the fun.
Okay, thank you, Shelly. So I'm not the only one. Yes, I need to study, and it's so hard. Have you guys ever done the Buzz Lightyear out in Disneyland? That one, I still didn't get that good of a score, but I had a better time with it because you can actually pick up the gun and like angle it. Whereas the one here, because it's stuck to the car, I have a hard time aiming it. Like, I can never tell what I'm aiming at when I'm in Buzz Lightyear. So yeah, I am not one of those people. Okay, I'm so glad we have another person, Alexandria, too. She said that she's embarrassingly bad. You are not alone. You are not alone. I am so bad at Buzz Lightyear. That ride is hard. Yes, isn't it, Peggy? It's so difficult. I think Buzz Lightyear needs a refresh. I think if it gets a refresh, because I'm better at Toy Story Mania in Hollywood Studios, because that's a more recent attraction. It has newer technology, and I think I can tell where I'm aiming, so I do better on that one. 181. Oh, that's good. That's good, Disney Cal. Oh, Amber, there you go. You won out of all of us so far. You got the highest score so far for Buzz. Right, yes, Toy Story Mania, I totally do better. Oh, interesting. Claire said the one in Paris is hard. Oh, there we go. We are getting off. Thank you. You see, that's something, because Claire is from the UK, she has some awesome, check out Claire's channel. She has some great Disneyland Paris vlogs. I really enjoyed watching her series because that is someplace I have never been to, and it is my dream to visit all of the Walt Disney parks all around the world. That is absolutely my dream. Thank you. Yes, we are having a wonderful, wonderful time. I know, I have no aim for it. I stink at Toy Story. Oh, it takes practice. It really does take practice. So yes, we are now exiting off of the PeopleMover. Yeah, I think we're gonna get ready to head off here, and I think we're gonna go ride Mine Train. Yes, we will walk that way before we end the stream. Let me see, now that we are off, I can take this off again. You can see my face. All right, we are heading. Look, it is so nice. The sun is starting to set. It's such a beautiful, beautiful night. Here we go. I'm so happy PeopleMover is back. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Like, this is our second time that we did it today. It doesn't get old. It really does not get old. You are so welcome. I'm so glad. Thank you all. Thank everybody here. All of you. Thank you so much for being here. It means so, so much to me. This was very fun, and be expecting more of these. I want to do some more live streams tomorrow. We are in Epcot. Then Thursday, I'm getting so confused. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, this is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Epcot. Thursday we are in Hollywood Studios, and then Friday we're back in Epcot. Epcot, yes. For a little while. That's sadly our last day. Trying not to think about it. Yeah, so hopefully at another point this trip, I would love to do another live, so make sure if you have your notifications on, because it might happen sporadically. I'm not sure when I'm going to schedule in a live, but it will happen at some point. And also I'm vlogging this whole trip, so I'm very excited to share those as well when I get back. Yes, Amber, Michael's vlogs have helped me so much with Toy Story Mania. Yes, and that's why I'm excited to get there on Thursday to try out some more of those tips, because yeah, that has been what has helped me up my game completely. So shout out to Michael, that has very much helped me. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm glad. I've been trying to get better at doing Instagram stories, because usually I feel like I always am vlogging and I forget to update on Instagram. So I've been trying this trip to also remember to update on Instagram, because it's so fun to chat with all you live over there too, like chat back and forth and talk about our favorite things and everything. That has been so much fun. So yes, we are heading towards Mine Train. Hopefully it has kind of died down now, because earlier, what was it earlier? It was 50 something minutes. It wasn't that long, but
I think it started at 75 at the beginning of the day.
oh yeah.
And now it's been continuously going down. The last I checked, it was like 40.
40 minutes.
Everything's been less than that, so
Right.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But
Mine Train, this was one too. When it first opened, we rode this so many times. Like we would wait 2 hours. I think one time it was closer to like 2.5, like continuously, like that first year that it opened, because it is such a good ride. I love Mine Train. It's so fun. Also, it was cool reminiscing earlier. We got in line for Under the Sea with the Little Mermaid, and I was talking about this on the vlog earlier. I was saying that back in New Fantasyland, that opened in 2012, I want to say 2012, 2013, and it was like, it was 2013, that was like the year before I started doing YouTube, so I wasn't vlogging yet. And actually while we were on that trip, they did a soft opening, like the night we were here. We were the first people into New Fantasyland, so I so wish I would have been like vlogging that, because I wish I would have that to look back on. But it is just like such a cool memory that I always have. And so it was cool today when we were over at the Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, we were going through the queue. I was like thinking about that, and I think that night that we were there for the soft opening, because it was like literally they took down the gates and like everyone rushed back in. I think we waited well over like 2.5 hours for the Little Mermaid. Like it was full, that queue was full to capacity because it was brand new and everybody wanted to experience it. And you know, we were like, we're gonna wait however long because this is the first night we're doing it. But it's so funny because like now Little Mermaid, it's like a walk-on all the time when you're here. So every time I like walk on to Little Mermaid, I always think how I waited like 2.5 hours to ride that ride. But that's my fun memory that I have. Almost like my parents getting to say they waited 3 hours for a great movie ride. Yes, it's the memories that you have associated with all our favorite attractions. Longest waited for Mine Train was 3 hours because everything was long during spring break. Yes, spring break, it really does have a lot to do with the times of year when you come and the different crowd levels. Yeah, you just kind of have to be expected certain times of year. Like when we were here a couple years ago, Christmas week, we actually drove down. I have that vlog series here on my channel. I think that was 2017 going into New Year's 2018 vlog series. And yeah, we drove down on Christmas Day. We celebrated Christmas Eve with the family at home, drove down, did a Disney World road trip on Christmas Day. It was the most memorable Christmas ever. It was so much fun. And yeah, we were here Christmas week, and that was kind of an experience like that. They just had to be prepared to roll with the punches and just like, you're gonna wait. You just had to know you were gonna wait, but it still was so much fun. Like that's the thing, you're in Disney, you're gonna have a good time. Like you're gonna have fun. That's what's amazing. All right, so we are getting in line now for, what are we in line for?
Mine Train.
Mine Train. I like had a total mind blank. I was like, Space Mountain? I know it's a roller coaster. Where are we? So yes, we just got in line here, and we're not in the actual queue part yet, so we can still have our mask off, but then once we get up there, we have to put the mask back on. So yes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make my way off here, but like I said, guys, stay tuned for some more kind of pop-up live streams this week, and thank you all once again so much for being here. I just truly appreciate it. This has been so much fun. Thank all of you. Wonderful people. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a great night. I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody. Have a blessed day. Yes, have a blessed day, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you so much. God bless. All right, let me see if I know how to end it. I'm gonna see. All right, bye, guys. I still haven't ended it. Let's see. There we go. Okay, now we're going. Bye.